What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today with a very exciting tech video for you guys. And if you've ever wondered if your iPhone, while still powerful, could be potentially holding you back creatively, today I have a great video for you, and that is the full suite of creative camera apps from my friends at Reflex. Now, while the stock iPhone camera app by Apple is good, it doesn't let you unleash all of those pro controls that can basically turn your iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max into something very close to a mirrorless camera. And I'm not just talking about one app here, this is actually a full creative suite. You get a professional manual camera app, dedicated long exposure tool, handheld motion blur shooting, time-lapse creation, and even an AI photo organizer to help you keep everything tidy inside your gallery. All the photos and video clips that you're going to see in this video were shot by me on my iPhone 17 Pro Max using the various Reflex apps that we're going to discuss. Let's go ahead and break down what each app in the ecosystem does, who this is for, and how you can use this in your creative workflow. The built-in iPhone camera app is fantastic for convenience and ease of use, but if you're a creator or professional photographer or videographer, you need a lot more control and it can be extremely limiting. Some things that you don't get with the built-in camera app: true manual shutter control, real ISO flexibility, focus precision, and professional exposure tools that you would find on a mirrorless camera. The camera app that's built in by Apple is designed for automation and, again, ease of use, not for creativity and professional quality work. Reflex flips that idea. Their apps are designed for people who want to use creativity to create their images and also use it in professional work, and not just convenience and the quickest shot possible. The most important app in the Reflex ecosystem is the Reflex Pro Camera app, and it really lets you take control of everything you need for your workflow. Reflex Pro Camera app gives you full manual control of that ISO, shutter speed, white balance, focus, exposure compensation, and more. It feels much closer to using a real camera like my Sony a7 IV than a phone. You also get professional exposure tools like the live histogram, zebra stripes for blown highlights, and focused peaking for precision focusing. These are features normally reserved for mirrorless cameras, and this is where things get really interesting. You can also shoot in multiple formats. You've got HEIF, RAW, and even Apple ProRAW on board. You're not locked into compressed images, and you can take full control in editing if you want to do this in post in something like Adobe Lightroom. In addition to those amazing professional controls that you would expect, you also get several creative modes baked into the Pro Camera app. You've got motion blur, light trails mode, and slow shutter effects. This is where your phone starts producing images that feel cinematic and professional. Honestly, the Pro Camera app could indeed be an entire video on its own. It has so many different controls and really takes things to the next level. And you can see I can really bring out that extra detail. Now, some of these I did edit in Lightroom, obviously after the fact, but the flexibility with the various formats that you get from Reflex is what allows you to do that in the first place. So this is a very versatile app, and if you're only going to pick up one of them, I would definitely recommend picking up the Reflex Pro Camera app to take your photography to the next level. But if you want to get really creative, Reflex doesn't stop there. They have a lot of other great apps that you can use to get some truly impressive shots. Let's talk about the Re-Expose app next. Re-Expose is dedicated to long exposure photography in RAW format. This is huge. Most apps that simulate long exposure bake in extra processing that's going to give you grainy photos or something that doesn't look realistic. Re-Expose lets you capture real long exposures as DNG files. That means more dynamic range, more flexibility in post, and cleaner results overall. This is perfect for water motion, light trails, city movement, and night photography. This and more great creative options are at your disposal with the Re-Expose app. You can see a few of the shots that I captured here in Phoenix in the nighttime with the Re-Expose app, and they are truly impressive. You really do get pro quality out of your 17 Pro or Pro Max using Re-Expose, and you can get some amazingly creative shots that you could use as a professional photographer, or if you wanted to use it in your thumbnail, if you're a YouTuber or something like that, you can really get something that will wow people for sure. Next, let's talk about the craziest, most ambitious app in the bunch, which is Handheld. Handheld lets you shoot long exposure, but handheld, which is unheard of if you know much about photography. You don't need any tripod, no stabilization. It uses AI stabilization and frame stacking to create motion blur while keeping the subject sharp. This is perfect for doing handheld street photography, creative motion shots, and if you're traveling and you just don't want to carry that tripod or monopod, having something like Handheld will let you exercise your creativity without packing all that extra gear and really straining your back. And for those of you who like to take time-lapse video, Reflex has you covered there as well with their Relapse app. The Relapse Time-Lapse app gives you control over interval timing, your exposure, the white balance, and the smooth motion. This isn't a basic hyperlapse app, it's cinematic time-based shooting. This is perfect for shooting things like sunset, city movement and traffic, cloud movement over time, and event setups when you have, a bunch of people moving around a room, coming in and out. I see a lot of these shot by CES when they're doing their setup videos and takedown videos. I was just there last month for Vegas and other trade shows. You can get some really cool creative shots if you are a professional videographer that creates things for brands or events like this using the Relapse app. You can see here I got quite a few interesting shots here with traffic in Phoenix and also people moving in and out. It works incredibly well. If you're shooting, and when compared to the stock iOS camera app on the iPhone, Relapse gives you many advantages for time lapses. Native iPhone time lapses are locked at 1080p resolution with no manual control over your fine settings. Relapse shoots in 4K and allows users to adjust speed and frame interval. You also have, in this particular case, long exposure time-lapse support, including light trails and motion blur effects, which can get you some really creative shots. Shooting hundreds of photos and videos, your gallery is going to become quite unorganized over time. That is to be expected, and Reflex knows that, and they have you covered there too with their Swipe. Yes, it has an AI in the center there, camera app that basically helps you keep your gallery organized. The gallery uses AI to identify duplicates, highlight your best shots, clean up your storage, and speed up your workflow. This is one of those apps that you don't really think you need or want until you actually use it. It's incredibly convenient, and it makes sure you don't fill up your iPhone storage with a bunch of footage or photos that you're not going to use for your workflow later, or of course family and friend photos that you want to save. You can offload those to an external drive or something like that for safekeeping. In my opinion, what makes Reflex and this whole system and suite of apps different is that they aren't just random one-off tools, they're all designed to integrate and work incredibly well together. You can shoot with the Pro Camera app, capture long exposure with Re-Expose or Re-Held if you want to go handheld, create cinematic motion with Relapse, and organize everything automatically without even thinking about it with the Swipe app. And when you combine those with their Reflex lenses, which I'm going to take a look at in another video later this month, you get some truly breathtaking results that are professional quality. So if you are a mobile photographer, videographer, film director, creator, YouTuber like myself, this is really a great opportunity to take extra control of your mobile production. Apple doesn't give you that control in the stock camera app, and Reflex gives you that with their full suite. You're not just getting better photos, you're getting more creative freedom, and that's what makes this suite of apps really stand out. I'll drop all the links below for the various apps from Reflex if you guys are interested. All the links directly to the App Store where you can test them out, purchase those. Any relevant deals or discount codes they have going on will be there as well. If you guys are interested in checking out all of their awesome lenses and filters and gear for the iPhone 17 Pro lineup, I'll be doing another video later this month where I use those lenses to create some great photos and videos, and then also show you how those lenses work well with their apps. Huge shout out to Reflex for sponsoring this video and also sending out all those lenses we're going to be looking at very soon. Appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.